Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. Today, not just XRP, but a ton of different pieces of crypto news, so stick around, listen to it, it's pretty damn interesting. But first guys, XRP just got relisted on a Japanese exchange. Wow. Alright, so CryptoErie posted on Twitter, confidence back high. Trading service Rakuten suspended XRP trading on December 24th of 2020. Pretty interesting how they did that just 2 days after it got sued. I mean, 2 days, that's pretty quick, you know? Like Coinbase and whatnot, they all took like a month and a little bit, but 2 days, so they were really strict with that. In Japan, because they weren't sure liquidity could be secured and stable price delivered due to the SEC lawsuit. Now, they will resume their trading services as of September 8th, 2021, and that is amazing. A little bit ago, I actually saw a couple of you guys post on Twitter already that XRP was getting listed in some different places. But I would say it's really good to see this starting to come back up because that obviously shows two things. One, XRP is liquid enough. And two, these guys are pretty confident that XRP is not going to have any sort of restriction in this specific jurisdiction. Now, before we move on, guys, please, in the comment section down below, put what exchange you think will relist XRP next. Obviously, the most beneficial for all of us would be Coinbase, but I'm going to say Coinbase can only relist it if the SEC puts up a no action letter, which means if you do this, we won't, come after you. Or if they decide to open it up in, for example, one of their subsidiaries like Coinbase Japan. Obviously, it's possible if they wanted to, because Coinbase is a US company, the subsidiary is a Japanese company. If they really wanted to, they could just open the XRP corridor basically for their company only in Japan, only for example, Japanese customers or people outside the US. But they've deliberately chosen not to do that. But then again, if they were to open it in Japan, it would definitely be a big brand boost because then XRP would be associated to Coinbase again, and it would be pretty nice. Because that definitely means then that that Coinbase then has a lot of faith in XRP for the rest of the world because, well, as Rakuten here has done, if they thought that XRP was going down the freaking hole, let's put it like that, the rabbit hole, the old bunny trail, they probably wouldn't have gone for it to put it back on, because why would you if you think it's going to go down? Oh, let's quickly put that out. I have that so often, guys. I never get any sort of notification on this phone except when I'm recording. You guys remember when I was getting those spam calls from those scammers a little while ago? Only when I'm recording. Nah, that's not true. I get scam calls all the time. Freaking Ledger, man. That hack really messed me up. I really despise it sometimes. Luckily, it's not my main phone, but still, it is annoying. All right, so one little fun fact once more that I got to put up is whenever I read Twitter, all right, except for CryptoErie very often, but whenever I read Twitter with, for example, Jeremy Hogan, BC Backer, and a lot of, even now John Dean is also pretty fast when I say, but Jeremy and BC Backer, for example, and a couple of others, which I'm not knowing as of this point right now, whenever it's conclusions about the lawsuit, I notice they are pretty slow with things, guys. Just keep watching. On the channel, we usually draw all these conclusions so quickly that it leaves no time for others to get the same sort of info. What I mean with that is, for example, this entire interrogatory thing, we talked about it instantly after it came out. Just bam, 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 we start talking about it. We, of course, discussed every single part of it, and I explained to you guys exactly why it is a game changer. Yet, now that Jeremy Hogan's talked about it, it goes trending a little bit again. Sometimes I do post another update to basically go over what he said because he's a lawyer, and then people call me out for being slow with the news. I'm like, what? As if I didn't post it, a couple of days ago. For example, right now, we covered this news the moment it came out, the moment the document came out. But since Jeremy Hogan just posted on it and he's a lawyer, we want his own personal opinion on it, potentially. Maybe he says something we didn't know. So, busy at work yesterday, so I missed this amazing filing from Ripple. Its motion to compel responses to interrogatories. For example, Ripple asked the question we have asked to Gary Gensler. Is Ether a security? And they haven't yet, but I believe that the SEC will be forced to answer. The answer to the question is this: is Ether a security? It's so difficult for the SEC. Oh no, I guess the answer to the question is Ether a security? Is so difficult for the SEC. If the answer is no, then it opens the door for Ripple to compare XRP to Ether. And as we all know, only Ethereum had an ICO. Yes is not a politically fathomable answer for the SEC because, well, I mean, every answer they've ever given is not, following along with that. So if the SEC answers, is Ether a security with "we have not determined yet," which is what I think the answer will eventually be from them, then that plays into Ripple's fair notice defense argument. For Ripple, the Ether is a security question is a win-win-win. Yeah, it is, right? Obviously, they've tried to accomplish this a couple of times before, but even right now, the interrogatory is actually, basically, these are just a whole list of questions, just like an interrogation, right? They basically asked the SEC a lot of questions, mostly referring to Howey and how Howey is applied in the crypto space. Because if you're a company like Ripple, you want to know exactly what law you're breaching and what you're doing wrong, and also how that law is usually applied, so you can kind of understand exactly where you went wrong. Then again, you also want to know specifically how this law applied to you, and that right now is what Ripple's trying to figure out. And the SEC keeps answering two ways: one, not relevant, and two, we have not made a determination, or we do not know because we don't have the info. It's mostly just it's not relevant is what they've answered a ton of times already now. It's annoying. Now, once more, guys, XRP just got relisted on Japan. Maybe we should open up the pink sparkles a little bit for a little bit of a celebration because it's pretty nice. All right. Then I have one more SEC thing before we move over into some rapid fire other crypto stuff. Oh, no, two actually. We have the SEC boss tells the EU Parliament crypto and fintech could be as disruptive as the internet. So that's Gary Gensler saying that crypto basically can be disruptive and really amazing, which is interesting coming from him, I would say. It's really interesting coming from him. Then again, we all know Gary Gensler is pretty bullish on crypto. He's just a little bit afraid of some stuff being securities. Now, the SEC also indicted the BitConnect founder and lead U.S. promoter. Crypto scam defrauded retail investors for more than $2 billion. I do sometimes wonder where exactly the money went. But he's, or she or whoever, basically got indicted just now, or at least the process has fully started. Fraud charges against the founder, Satish Kumabi, and its top U.S. promoter, Glenn Arcaro. I remember this guy. I think this is the guy who scammed BitConnect! That guy. If you don't know, look it up, man. Type in BitConnect scam or something like that, and you'll find one of those guys. I'm not sure if it was him, but I kind of have a feeling in the back of my head that it was him. Let me type it in here. Oh, it definitely wasn't. Let me see. Who's the guy who typed in BitConnect? Whatever, man. I'm just watching through some of these pictures. It's definitely not that guy. But it's entirely just a fun situation, man. Those videos from back then, just watching it through. Damn, maybe it's in here. The guy, or maybe it was like Ramos or something like that. His name was. I don't remember. What a situation that was, though, guys. What a situation that was. Huh, can we not find it? Or is he the founder, I guess? Guys, I really don't know. Whatever. If you know who I'm talking about, put it down below in the comment section. It's like the guy who's screamed BitConnect. I'm looking for his name. I'm going to type it in on YouTube. Let's do it together while we're at it. BitConnect meme. There we go. All right. It's Carlos. There we go. All right. Maybe I shouldn't play it for copyright reasons, but it's I just can't. I can't keep watching this, guys. It is too funny for me. BitConnect. Yeah. All right. So if you haven't seen it yet, go check it out. It is too ridiculously funny. So yeah, that is that. I thought it was Glenn, but I guess his name is Carlos. My bad. Doesn't look like each other, but I guess birds of the same feather flock alike, or something like that. What's the English saying for it? I don't know. I'm not a native English speaker. All right. JP Morgan issues major bearish warning about altcoins. The increasingly frothy altcoin market should be a matter of concern for investors, JP Morgan believes. Screw that guy. I've said it 1,000 times before. They're all over the place, right? This entire freaking JP Morgan bank company, all over the place with crypto. Screw them to heck. Then Cardano has just set a blistering pace to never before seen levels as Road to Smart Contracts officially kicks off this month. September 1st was a really big day for ADA. September 12th is going to be an even bigger day, so to speak. But I have already told you guys, I think the road throughout the 11th or so of September is going to be big. After that, maybe potentially a little bit of a coolant period, and then it's going to pick itself back up as Cardano is really a killer of a project, so I don't think it's going to go down for too long. $1.5 trillion asset manager is the latest to staff up to invest in Bitcoin, Ether, and other crypto. Asset manager giant Franklin Templeton is the latest one to join the crypto investor as a crypto investor. While the firm spent years experimenting with blockchain tech, finally, it is hiring to get into crypto trading. Back in July, it backed crypto-focused Galaxy Digital, and now Frank Templeton is looking for a trader and a researcher to join his growing investment team at its digital asset management division, according to a series of job postings earlier this week. And the firm will be executing trades for mostly Bitcoin and Ether, but I mean, it's already a good step, right? Because, of course, Bitcoin and Ether are right now, quote-unquote, safe over in the United States and just the world at that. However, piece by piece, I think it'll all come together. Now, talking about things coming together, Binance is getting some freaking complaints from all around the world. But Binance US is targeting an IPO in the next 3 years, says the CZ CEO. Binance might join Coinbase as it aims to become a publicly traded company in the upcoming years, which is smart because from that perspective, it's one of the easiest ways to get some proper regulation and some leeway because there's so much extra info that needs to be publicized if you're public that it's just going to be a lot more overviewable. And the reason they're going for an IPO for Binance US and not for the entire Binance brand basically is because doing it for a US company in the US is just easy. Doing it for the Binance entire structure, which has a Byzantine structure at that as well, is quite difficult because exactly in what country and what market and as what are you going to list and everything like that, it's just going to be rather difficult. But I would say for Binance is definitely a little bit easier in that sense. I'm pretty excited for them anyway because I do believe this CZ works really hard. Binance is definitely by far one of the best exchanges out there. There are a couple of issues with it. I'm not going to lie to you. I mean, for example, I have no direct person at Binance ever. Most of my friends, they do have at least one person, that do YouTube, that they can talk to. For example, if you ever have an issue with Bybit, I can try something. Can I really help you? I don't know, but I can try. Same thing for most exchanges that they just reach out to me. Even Uphold, I think, reached out. BITRUE has never reached out, no, but there's quite a lot of them. Yet, Binance, I don't know. I've never spoken to them before, which I think is annoying. Yet I do use their platform quite a lot, so it's pretty nice. But talking on the other side of Binance, the MAS, the Monetary Authority of Singapore, ordered crypto exchange Binance, operator Binance, to stop providing payment services to Singaporean residents, which is once more interesting. Nice? No. But it's just the way that Binance is going right now. It is just going to be a matter of time before it's going to be banned over in your country. So once more, guys, be careful with Binance a little bit. Take some of your money out if you can. I guess that is it. Yeah, a lot of my friends and even my family here has some money on Binance. Not a big issue. But I would say if you can, grab yourself a hardware wallet. If you're wondering which one, a link is down below. You can always grab yourself one of those. But yeah, guys, whatever. Go check it out. A link is down below. See you guys again in another crypto video. Take care and have a very, very nice day. Make sure you check out Bybit, I guess. Let me just quickly shout that one out. Is the exchange that I use. And the reason I'm shouting it out is because there's right now $3,650 worth of bonuses. And so it's a waste to not make an account right now and check it out. That's all I'm saying. Right now, our trade is in about $3,500 worth of profit. I'm still bullish on it. Still looking good.